So today we'll be discussing about an automated tool, no-code workflow automation tool called Make. Let me just share my screen. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Yeah, great. So this is the Make. This is a web application. It's a Make. So this is Make. So here in Make, it lets us create workflow automation. So you have various softwares like Google Form, Google Drive. We have others like even the accounting applications like QuickBooks, or we have Slack, we have WhatsApp messengers. We have so many applications that we use every day. So this is one tool which will let us connect all these tools together. Every automation that we do, it's called scenario here. So we will be creating scenario. So in this trial version, you will be allowed to have 2 live scenarios. So that is the only constraint here. So you can have any number of modules in a scenario, but you can create only 2 active scenarios at a moment. So in case you want to have more scenarios and all that, we might have to go for the paid version. For everybody, for the first month, everybody is going to get a trial version. So we can also use its full capabilities and all that. So let us just dive in. So here, let me just create a new scenario. So once you go in, so it's just everything is going to be bubbles here. So we are just going to add modules. So there is also an AI help assistant with this, with Make. So you don't have to, even create the modules. It will also give you all the setup if you give the prompt. So I have the prompt with me. So what I'm going to do is I do have a form here. This is called a tally form. So what I'm going to do is it is just going to help me generate an essay and email it to me. So I just have to give my name, my email ID, and if I have an essay topic, I'll have to give it here. And then it is going to email me email content, the essay content and all that. So I'm going to use LLMs for this. So now let's see how we can do that in Make. So first we can go inside this AI assistant. So this will help us build your module. So you don't have to think the logic and all that. This will guide you with it. So I have a prompt already. So I'm just going to put it here. So help me create a workflow where I read from tally forms, send them to LLMs, and finally email the response via Gmail. So this is my requirement. So you can just give. So this will prepare a blueprint for you, and it is going to put all the modules. But you might have to make the changes, but the initial logic and all that, it helps you build. So yeah, here it has given Tally, it has given an AI of its choice, and it has given Gmail and all that. So this is the module. So this is the Tally module. This is the LLM module. And then this is the Gmail module. But I don't want to use Perplexity AI. So there is something called as Llama. So Llama is created by Facebook. So they do have, it is by Meta, and you can have free access to it. So any number of calls will be free to Llama. So to get the API for Llama, so we have something called as Grok console. So if you go there, you can just put it Grok console. Then it will give us an API key. You can click on create API key and it will create one for you. So I already have an API key generated. So I will use this for now for my scenario. But in case you guys want to create a Llama model, you can use a API key from here. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the, sorry about that. I'm going to replace this Perplexity AI. So I'm just going to write another prompt. So I can give it to this one. So here, I'm going to replace with Grok. So I'm just going to do it. I want to use Llama. So when you put it, it will also update it for you. So if, okay, it is going to a different one. Yeah, in case if it doesn't give you, then we can manually add it. It's very easy as well. So I'm just going to delete it for now. So here, if you see, there is one thing called add. So this will add modules for you. So you can search whatever you want. If you can see, there's Grok here, there's Telegram here. So there are so many, nice things here. So we can use it. So here, this will actually give us a response. So I'm just adding it. This is just a bubble. So wherever you want, you can just put it. So for me, I just wanted to read the response from the Tally form, then give me a, create a response, and then it has to be emailed to me. So in that now, our the workflow is done. So this is what my workflow should be like. So I don't think we need this. But in case you have any doubts, for example, in Tally, you wanted to know how to connect your form to it, any queries, you can directly ask this AI assistant. It is going to assist you with that. So here, the first thing, you can also connect Google Forms. I have chosen Tally Forms for this demo, but you can use Google Forms, or you can use the data from a Google Drive, Google Sheet, anything. So, or even from other applications can also be used here. Anything can be done. So here, usually we'll have to do an ad. So once you do ad, it will ask you, what is your connection name? You can give save, and then you will be requested to log in and all that. But I do have my Tally connection already. So for now, I will use this. So it will go, and then it will ask me what form. So I have multiple forms in my Tally. So it will ask me what form should I use this workflow for. So I have this Essay Buddy, right? So I'll click on Essay Buddy. And then I can give save. So once this is done, then I will have to update my Grok connection as well. So even here, I'll have to give add the first time, and then it will ask you for your API key. So the API key we have generated here. So this one we'll have to copy and put it here. So it's just simple as that. So you can click save. So for now, I will use my existing connection. So I do have only one connection. So then all the models that are associated with the API key will get listed out here. So I'm going to use Llama. So I'm just choosing Llama. And this is the main part. So here, this is where we have to specify the prompt that you're going to give the LLM. So for example, now it is going to be an assistant. So I'm going to give assistant here, and the content. So this is the prompt that I'm going to give. So this Llama node has to act as an essay buddy for me. So I have to give an appropriate prompt here. So you are the essay buddy and help the student write an essay on this topic, add their benefits, use cases, and make it interesting. So something like that. You can make changes to your own prompt. So this is just an example prompt. But here in this content, instead of this topic, I want the topic that was submitted in the form here. So this is the topic, right? The essay topic. So I want the data from this form. So, everything actually gets saved here. For example, see, you can see a pop-up here. So all the data will actually come here. So here, if you can see, this is the email ID. So this is the essay question. So I'll just click on essay topic. What this will do is it will read the essay topic there, and it is going to put it here. So for example, if I write artificial intelligence there, it will replace it like write an essay on artificial intelligence. So this will make sure the prompt is sent like that. So you can click on save. So any other changes? I think, yeah, that's it. You can give save. So now we will have to configure the email. So email also, you will have to add your Gmail to this. So the first time you just use it, it will ask you to sign in with your Google and all that. So I already have my connection. So then you will ask, to whom should I send it? So again, we'll have to get the data from the form, right? So here it has to be to the email ID. And the subject, it should be your essay on something like that, on the essay topic. And the content can be, you can write your own content. So you can include, you can customize the response, how it should be using HTML tags. You can give attractive things to it as well. So for now, I have a predefined one. So here, if you can see, hi, and here I have to get the name from the form. So I will just add the name here. So this will put the name there, and your essay on, I'll have to replace it with the essay topic that I have chosen. So essay topic has been created. Please find the essay below. And here, this has to be the result from your LLM, right? So that is here. So you can give result. So yeah, that's it. So regards essay buddy. So you can just customize it however you want and all that. And then you can click on save. So here, then you can schedule it to, yeah, you will have to save it first. Then you can make sure it is run on demand, or you can run at irregular intervals. But for this scenario, you will have to run it immediately when the data occurs. For now, for testing it out, let us do run once. So this will wait for the response here. So let us go put okay. So it takes the old response. It takes my old response, and it has sent me an email. So if you can see, yeah, your essay on artificial intelligence. So it will send your essay on it has been created. Please find your essay below. So we might have to refine the prompt and all that, but this is just a basic scenario that I have created. So you can use, instead of Llama, you can use OpenAI. Let me just show you. They also have OpenAI. But for these, you might have to pay for the APIs. You also have Google Gemini. So they have all these things. So you can use them for, if you have a requirement for the workflow automation in your project, you can definitely use this. They have Google Gemini. So here, if you can see, it even does this multimodal facilities also, that you can create an image, video, everything is there. But it depends on the API that you have. So you might have to do that. So this is one thing. So what if, so this is just how we do this workflow automation. So any doubts here so far?
So you can raise your hands also if you have any question, or drop it in the chat box.
Okay, so I believe there are no questions.
You can continue, yes.
Yeah, so let's move forward. So this is one thing. So one more thing is now this LLM that we connected to, it is going to work on the data that it already has. So the normal, just like the one, the ChatGPT and all that you work with, it does have that. But what if you wanted to reply with the data that you provide? So there is something called AI agent, but this AI agent, you can do it as a trial version. So you have like, I'm not going to create one, but I'll show you the one that I've created and how to create. I'll just show you a few steps. So this, you will have a 30-day free trial. So you can try that, maybe use it for the hackathon. Then it actually, you might have to pay for it afterwards. So for example, I have an FAQ bot here. So initially when we created for the first time, yeah, I will just create an agent. So this will create an AI agent for us. For example, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have another Tally form, or even you can have your web application where you have a query window or something like that. So if you just send a, for example, even take our hackathon. So right now we are replying to your emails. So say what is the participation teams or something like that you're asking, so we will respond it back. But what if instead of you responding, you want the AI to do it you want it to be automatically done? So in that case, it has to work on the data that you provide. So in that case, we can make use of AI agents. So again, you will have to give your connection. So since it's already created, it's here, or you have to add a new one. Then you can give a name for your agent. So I can give an FAQ bot or something like that. And then you will have to choose the model. Again, we have this Llama. I'm just going to choose that. Then you have to write your system prompt. So this is something very important. So this is what you're going to describe what your agent is. So if it is going to be an FAQ bot, so you'll have to tell them you're an FAQ assistant. So on. So you will have to give a system prompt here. So I already have one created. So let me just show you that. So this is the one. So I have created. So you are an FAQ bot for the Chai Break Hackathon. So you have to respond to questions like how big a team can be and what tools can be used and other things. And you will also have to specify, keep your tone warm, polite, professional, and all those things you can give. So after that, this is the very good part. So this is the context. So this is the background information that you want your AI agent to act on. So here you can give any number of documents here. So you can add it. For now, I do have a FAQ document. So it's just a simple one. So it's just all the points that we have put on the website. It's the same thing here. So I put it in a document and I have uploaded it here for now. So then you might have to train your agent. So here you can just give hi. So hi, so it will say I'm the FAQ agent, so I have this question. So this will just tell questions like this. You can ask questions. What is the participation team says or something. This is where you do the training of your data, training on your data, something like that. So this will work on the, on the file that you have given. So the participation team size is 3 to 5 members. So this is something we are training and testing it out if our agent works properly and all that. So then you will have to give save. So that's it. Our agent is done. So this will work on the document that you provided. So once it is done, you can click on save and then it goes back. And then now again, what I'm going to do is I do have a tally form here. So what is your name, the email address, and what is your query, something like that. So I will have to act on this tally form. So I did create a scenario for it. So now we have created an agent. Now we'll have to create a scenario where this will be used by our AI agent. So I do have one already. So yeah, so this is just 2 little bubbles. So one is the tally form. So from here we are getting the responses, and then next one we are sending it to the AI agent. There's one module called as make AI agent. So we just added that, and then it will be sending it to that. So yeah, if you can see, there's an FAQ. You'll have to choose the agent. So I'm choosing the agent. Our file is here. So yeah, I've uploaded it multiple times, so it's like that. But usually, yeah, all the files that you have uploaded will be listed here. And then you can add additional system. Okay, so and one more thing is, so what I want this agent to do. So once it gets a response from the forms, what I want this agent to do. So you can send send them back in WhatsApp. You can send them a reminder in Slack. You can do it in Telegram. All those things can be done. For now, I want the agent to reply back via email. So in that case, what we have to do is we have to create one more scenario just for sending an email. So that is done. That is enough. So I will have to add that here in case there's an add tools here. So here it will list all the scenarios that you have, and then you will have to add the scenario you want. So I am having one scenario called send email replies to Chromex. So that is what I've chosen here. So I'm going to choose that scenario for me. I'll also show you that scenario. So once it is added, what will happen is whenever a response comes from Tally, it is going to send it to the AI agent. So AI agent, with the data that it have, it will generate a reply, and then it is going to send an email. So this is also very important. So this is the additional system instructions for this one. So what do you want your AI agent to do? How do you want the email to be structured? So you can tell it, you can greet the person by their, so this is again the name of the person, and sign off with regards Team Vikram, something like that. Then you can say, so this is the prompt. So this is the prompt that, so always remember the message is the prompt that we are going to send to the AI agent. So here you will have to send the name, right? So in the name, you'll have to give the AI agent the name, the email address, and the question. Only then it will know the email address where it has to send to, the question, what it has to act on, and all that. So that is why we are giving everything. So this is the name. So this is the email address, and this is the question. Can you reply to their question via email? So we are just doing that. So once you give, you can give save. So I'll also show you the scenario that I have done here. The email scenario is very simple. It's just only one bubble. So in case you want to send it to WhatsApp, Slack, and all that, you will have to add all those modules as well. So here, if you can see, one second. So here, if you can see, one thing we'll have to do is we'll have to add input here because the AI agent is going to send the email address, the subject, and the content. So you might have to create input variables here. That's something called as add items. So this will let you create all the items one by one and all that. So once that is done, yeah, it's already added. So once that is done, you can put it, that email address will come here, the subject and the content. So everything else is done. Just this you have to add. So now when you are going to put a, you're going to add something here. Okay, so how many DNX leaders can be in a team, something like that. So I will again, I will get an email. So chai break hackathon team says query. Okay, no, I think. Yeah, so I think it has missed something. So the answer to your question is each team is allowed to have only one DNX leader as a full-time. So something like we'll take from your FAQ and send it to you. So we might have to fine-tune it, train it a little bit better, and all that has to be done. So so just for the demo sake, we have just created this thing. We'll have to align all these things better and all that. You can do that using HTML tags and all that. For now, I have just put it like this. So this one, it will just take, this will take your answers from the document that you provide. Even if you want that, you can create. So yeah, so that's it. I did have just these things. So again, yeah, there's so many other modules if you can see. And in the free trial, one more thing is you can do 1,000 operations. So you can, you can try, for example, if there are 3 modules here, to run this scenario, it will take 3 operations. So for each module, every time, this will be counted as 1 operation. So in the free trial, you can do 1,000 operations per month. So something like that, you can do that. And even this AI, I think it has limitations to like 100 credits for like 5 to 6 days or something like that. So it will get reset every 5 days. So you might have to look into that limit, but this is going to help you, write the logic and all that. So you can always turn to it for any questions or doubts or anything like that. So you also have something called as, the flow control. So in case you want a particular step to repeat for like 3 or 4 times, anything like that, you can do it. You can also explore on these things as well, just to build a logic. If you want to make a complex scenario, you can also use all these things. So yeah, that's it from my side. Any questions? If you have any doubts, yeah, you can.
Thanks, Ingeshri.
Yeah, thank you, yeah.
So this is actually complete, like an agent, whichever you want to get it in the email tool. Is it like that?
Yeah, you can provide it with the data. So rather than just not like a normal ChatGPT if you want. So if you have an SOP of your something, if you have something of your own, you can definitely feed it to the AI agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is like an extension which we are supposed to add it with our Chrome.
With what? With you? I didn't get you.
Is it like something like an extension which we are supposed to add it with our Chrome? I'm asking.
Yeah, you can add. I'm not sure if you can add it to your Chrome, but if you have a web application already in place and you want to add it, you can definitely do that. Or if you have an existing, existing system, if the APIs are there, definitely you can add it. For example, if the modules are available in Make, then you can definitely connect it with it. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then once it is connected, we'll get a notification automatically in our email, right?
Correct.
Based on our work and workflow.
Correct. You will get it, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thanks. Little bit I'm started understanding what is AI. Thanks, Ingeshri. So any question, team? Anybody want to pitch in and want to say something?
Yes, I have one question for you.
Stan, hi.
Yeah, hi. The thing is, like, we have restrictions, right? In mail, we can't send.
I'm sorry, Shan, I couldn't hear you. I mean,
yeah, Shan, even I couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's pretty low. I mean, we couldn't hear you properly. Yeah.
Shan, if you don't mind, can you text us? We'll wait for your message. Yeah, maybe what.
Yeah, we could hear you now, Shan. Yeah, I could hear you. Yeah.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. See, my question is, when we are sending an email in a bulk right? So can we use this particular concept, because will that allow even after, right, there are some restrictions even in our Gmail. We'll be able to send, if we have 1,000 people, we'll be able to send only to 500 people on that particular day.
Okay.
So if we follow this particular stuff, how the system will react as we have only 500 emails limit?
I will have to check on that, but I believe that if you have a list given in a Google Sheet or something like that, it can send the email to all those people. That can be done, but I'm not sure about the limit rates. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. If it will take the Gmail limits or if it has an own limit, I'm not very sure about that. I will have to look into it.
Okay, so this will work only to that particular limit. If we have,
I think it has to be like that. For example, if it is Gmail, then it has to work to the Gmail limit. I think it will be like that. I'm not sure on that though. So I didn't explore on that. Maybe I can check and update.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So any other questions? So we also have like 17 registrations so far. So which is a good start, but our target was like 100 registrations. So I encourage more teams to, come forward. You can do a quick registration for now. If you don't have an idea, it's fine. You can just register your team and your team name. So you can just think of an idea. You still have a week time, and then you can submit your idea later. So yeah, this is going to be a very good learning curve. So we will also be there to help you guys out in the build week. So yeah, expecting more participation from all of you. So, and I'll also be circulating out the attendance check link. So it's a Google form link. So kindly fill that out for this session as well. If you have any other questions, please let me know.
So far, how many registrations are received initially?
17 registered. 17 teams have registered.
17 teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we want more participation. So the target is 100. Yeah. So if it is more than 100, we'll be very happy about that too. So,
okay. So yeah.
So I have also put the attendee link in the chat box. You can please fill that out, those who attended today's session. So if you have any other query regarding to the hackathon, also you can ask us now, or you can also put a query from the website. If you have any other questions regarding hackathon or something like that, yeah, you can feel free to ask. Yeah.
Getting those who have missed the previous session, we have shared the recorded link also with the recent email. You can just check that. Okay, that's the Chimebricks playlist where you will have all the recorded session with that. You can check it out. So we have just one more week to go, right, Gangeshri?
Yeah, we do have one more week to go. So the last date for registration is 15th July. So yeah.
I'm just giving in an example. So Srinidhi, like example, Srinidhi is handling a very big team. So Srinidhi can come up with 10 team, like, so she can be in the 10 team. Other can be the rest of them. I'm just giving an example. Because when people are handling like 250 and 100 people, but still you can break your team into pieces and you can be one of the DNX leader in them if there is, less number of DNX leader in a team, like.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Shrikmi, can you bring us more teams? I think she's also on the call.
Yes, because they may think like, how can I handle 3 or 4 teams? So definitely yes. The backend will have a support.
So currently I have registered with the 2 teams. I will try to register for more teams because I need to think of the ideas as well, right, to support that.
Yes.
So we'll try my level best. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
But my challenge is, Gangeshri, it is like I'm waiting still for the 3rd member to join.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm just putting a lot of messages, but still people have to respond.
Okay,
that is the only thing.
Okay.
All the idea, everything is ready.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, again, guys, Sean has a team. So yeah, if anybody is interested to join his team, you can always contact him. So yeah, I'm sure you'll find that
With
one.
knowledge on web building, yeah, so that it will be easy for us to continue that project even after we complete hackathon.
Got
For
it.
the idea. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shania. So Vinodha,
Okay.
for your question, I think it will be added in the playlist. I think the link has been forwarded by Sridhar and all the email thread. So in the DC Live email, it has been shared. So all the recorded sessions are there in that particular playlist. So I think after the session, she will add today's recording as well.
So it is automatically, once it is added, you can, anytime you can click the link, you can view it live. Yeah. But still, I'll be sharing it again and again. No worries.
Okay, yeah, I found it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So we have few listeners from TNP and Kollu. Any question from the floor or anything you want to ask? We have Vani, Rajeshwari. Okay. I think initially we don't have any question, like.
Okay, yeah. So thank you for the participation, team. So it's nice to see you all today. So yeah, hope we have we will have more registrations in the coming week, and the first ever DC Cruise Hackathon is a very good success. So yeah, hoping for the best. Thank you, team.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you all. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, DC Live.
Yeah, thank you, Vinaya.